Good morning, everyone, and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos. This is a channel of facilitated light, healing, and well-being for your overall body, mind, and soul. This channel was created to be timeless messages. When it comes to you, it will be important. Something is in it that you need to know, hear, or understand. So we're going to shuffle up some cards, do a quick little reading. These are collective readings, so they are general. Take what resonates with you and leave behind what doesn't. I was able to get up this morning and have a quiet morning before everybody got up. And I'm going out to do my favorite thing. We're going thrifting. My daughter and I are going out and probably grab breakfast and go thrift. So it's a little rainy. We're in the fall season. So right now we are building back up to that next full moon. I think things are starting to culminate and change. Hopefully for the good. Get those planets back to being a normal cycle. I think there's still a little bit of wonky energy out there, but I feel like it's trying to find its way back to normal. So get yourself together, get your bills paid, clean out those things that you don't need. That's what I'm in the process of doing. Today I'm actually going to unpack a couple boxes. I went into my room and I was like, where did all this stuff come from? Well, there was like a suitcase, and then there was clothing that I was going to donate on top of it. And there's a box of jewelry I had packed up because I was going to possibly be relocating. Then I had packed up some shorts, and there was, so there's like all this miscellaneous stuff. So I have to go through. It looks like half of it can get put back upstairs, like in the storage area. So I might get my bedroom back. I don't know about you guys, but summer was quite like a whoosh, and it wasn't really a productive time. I'm gonna be honest, it was not productive. We kind of just enjoyed the summer, took it easy. We, as our family, went through a lot of stuff before, so we were just trying to recover, get through all the stuff. And we figured, like, it'll be there. There's no sense making yourself crazy. So let's see what the energy is for today. Welcome back if you have watched my channel before. Welcome in if you're just coming in. We'll see what's happening. We just had our equinox. So that was an even amount of light and dark, or day and night. Kind of an energetic time on the astral planes, they say, because of an evenness. I think that's more what it is. It's because there's an evenness. There's not one more than the other. So we've got 3 cards here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Balance. Back to what we were saying. I'm not surprised. It's a full energy. It says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yeah, it's a full-bodied moving energy, and it deals with the balance. That's why it's saying like the success comes from balancing, not spending too much, not doing too much. In our life, we're still in that transition, and there's still, I think there's still some things we're trying to calibrate and get back to where they're supposed to be. Not that we're not there. I think we're getting there. So your first card out is 8 of Autumn. And 8 of Autumn is Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is finishing, working on your trade, going in deeper, maybe learning, going back to school. So this is do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Yeah, this is working on something, mastering a skill, or going back to learn something to become very proficient or very good at it. So like you would get a degree, or if you want to go, say you're a nurse and you want to learn a special function or a thing that you could do, or you want to become a traveling nurse, or you want to become a nurse practitioner, you would go back and finish and add to the skills that you have. So this is a time of maybe fine-tuning, because like it's talking about your business, balancing, celebrating your accomplishments. Maybe there's something you're doing, or you're deciding to continue broadening your perspective. I'm always trying to learn my tarot. So when this comes up, this makes me feel like, okay, there's new things that you need to learn, Yolanda. Let's dig in. Let's maybe learn a new thing. Let's add some new knowledge. Let's do some digging. Do you need to go back for a class? Do you need to learn, because I have a little shop, do I need to learn a new skill or try a new paint or a medium? You know, just think of it that way. It's something that you do usually, and you're fine-tuning it. It's not like I decided all of a sudden I'm going to be a doctor. This is an energy of something that you already do, have a aptitude to do. You're fine-tuning it. You could be like you run a business already and you're going to take a business course, or you're going to maybe reconstruct some stuff within your business to make it better, or getting some advice from people and learning a different way or a better approach. It's kind of like even with your own finances. I feel like if you're seeing that you aren't spending, or you want to create more money, or you want to create more balance, you're going to somebody, or you're looking at a seminar, or you're looking at ways, or reading a book, or doing something to help yourself be more balanced or productive in your life in some way. Your next one is Six of Winters. And winter is air. It is swords in the tarot. So this one says positive changes are on the way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. And Six of Winter to me is usually like coming out of a trial, learning from the things, the hardships, but you're leaving it, you're moving away from it. Okay, so it's in the normal tarot, it's a boat with a person leaving, because it's showing like leaving troubled waters. You're finally, you finished that trial, you finished that lesson. And that's what I'm saying. There's something that you're fine-tuning and you're learning. So maybe you learned something, or you're learning something that's pulling you out of those things that you were doing that maybe were causing mishaps, or you realized that you were kind of short-handed when you were going for jobs, that you needed a little more education, or you needed to learn something. So you go and you get a couple classes, or you finish something up, or you get motivated to do something. So this is something that's finishing up, something, a life lesson. Hardships or things you've been through are finally, not that they're gone, but you're sailing away from them. You maybe have learned what you needed to learn in that path. Usually to me, when you get the Six of Swords, it's that you've learned the lesson you need to learn and you're moving away from it. If it comes up in reverse, like this, we're just reading upright, so it's energy. So if you are not learning the lesson, you're going to keep repeating it, or you're going to stay there. And the reason that you're going to stay there, like if this came up in the normal tarot and it was reversed, it would be an energy that you're not learning what you're supposed to learn, to maybe be aware, look at your surroundings, because that could still be possible, because these cards are all red in the upright. So if you feel like I need to go learn because there's things and hardships that keep coming in, the same type of things, what am I doing? Like you might not even realize it. What am I doing that's not cohesive of things moving smoothly? Do I need to learn something? Do I need to add something? Do I need to take something away? It's processing it so that you can move away from that trial, that thing that keeps causing you hindrance or problems, emotionally or physically in your world. Your last one is Three of Autumn. Three of Autumn is a collaboration of different things coming together to make a project, a thing come to be. So in the original tarot, there's three pentacles in the church building, and it's showing that there's an architect, there's a person that builds it, and there's a person that maybe has the finances for it, or the person that owns it. So it's a collaboration. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talents. Yeah, this right now, I feel like what you've gotten here is that you either learned or you're going back. Right now, if you're possibly advancing or trying to grow yourself, you've realized and you've learned the new thing that's going to pull you out of the troubles. And then now you've got this teamwork of being because you're following and building up on your stuff, it is affecting and it is being compensated, say financially, or getting a new job, or going through. So whatever you're going to do or you're doing is going to take you out of this like rut. Say you go get a degree and you're able to get more money, or you're able to get that next level of job. It's going to help you in the long run. It's going to help you. Whatever you have learned, whatever you've accomplished, whatever's coming in that you're going to figure out that's going to create balance within your life, it's going to show up either monetarily or a new position, or overall you're being recognized for those things that you have done to adjust and fix things within your life. So that's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So just some little words of wisdom. Spirit guides, angels, most high, what do you have for our collective for today regarding this message or something you want them to know? So this one was by itself, and this one says wonder, awe, transcendence, reverence. So this is just being aware, being in awe of the beautiful things around you, being aware. I'm just going to say the word that's hitting me is aware. So these are a bunch of little cards came out, but we're going to take them because they popped out for you. You got ancestors, guidance, protection, and lessons. Yeah. This is just showing you've gone through some lessons, but you have learned, or you're learning from them. I am the light, pure divine essence. So you are bringing in, maybe you're learning to be a little more, I don't want to say spiritual in like a religious way, but you're being more aware of what's around you, good, bad, and the ugly. You are not putting yourself maybe in situations, or you're being the light within a situation and not so negative. Maybe something has happened. Maybe you have gone through something. Maybe you have realized something and you are changing and you are emanating light instead of negativity, or possibly needing because you are struggling. You know, that puts you in a lower frequency. I feel like we should be connecting to the divine to get wisdom, to help us to grow, add protection. You can ask your ancestors, your angels, your guardians, God, whoever. I'm going to call God divine now. That's what I feel like that's an appropriate name, because divine is like above, and the divine to me is the light energy of creation. He is the what you would consider God in across the board in all things. It is the main source of creation. All right, sacred feminine, creation, receptive, and nurture. I think we have some stuff we're dealing with. I think that's what it's nurturing yourself. And feminine energy is a little more heart chakra space, compassion, empathy, having empathy for yourself, empathy for others. That's what I said. You got that light card. This is like a message for me that you are learning lessons. You need to tune in and allow the messages to come in from divine. You have this feminine energy that's a little softer, receptive, nurturing. Then we have meditation, contemplation, peace, and communication. Yeah, remember we were talking before, if you've been on the other videos, finding your way back to the divine, connecting with the universe. Divine is all connected with the collective, the universe. We're all connected. We're all one big knot, string, whatever, and we're all connected to each other. And if you are seeking answers and you're lost, or you're struggling and you're going through some stuff, meditation is going to be a quiet time where you can receive the downloads, the messages, whatever the divine, your ancestors, your loved ones that are with you, your spirit guides, your angels, they will download and give you things that you need to hear, know, or understand while you're quiet and meditating. Mycelium, interdependence and support for life. So we're all intertwined. That's what it is. It's realizing we're all connected, because mycelium and mushrooms live within each other in a symbiosis relationship with the trees, with the roots, with the dirt. It's all how they feed. Like the mycelium, they might, I think they have the sugars, and then the trees put out something, but they grow within each other, and they take in the decomposed stuff, but they all are intertwined with each other in nature. Just like, think of this is how we're all connected. That's what I'm seeing. We're all connected together. And I think we have to stop putting ourselves as just ourselves, or we're over here and you're over there. And, you know, you are all connected to each other by an ethereal cord, string, connection, mind connection, whatever. Because we all come from the source. All of us. We all come from source energy. We all come from the divine. We all participate in different things. Whether we live under the divine, we all are created to be down here on earth, serving a purpose, growing, learning, making a difference. I don't know, maybe you were bored when you decided to come down, but there is something you're here to do. And knowing that we're all connected, we have to start treating each other with love, respect, kindness, understanding, compassion. Those are all words that are coming to me. We need to be compassionate and loving of each other. I'm going to pull a mantra for us. This is the a journey to self-discovery, light, love and light mantra card. So we're going to pull a card for everybody today. Maybe something you can incorporate into your life. What is the card or mantra that we need for today as a collective? Now, if you're finding this at a different time, it's still pertaining to you. So they gave us two. Your first one is growth. I easily adapt effortlessly to change, and I am aware this is a constant. Yeah. The only thing you can count on is change. So being ready to evolve on a regular basis, change, mold, flexible, mutate, transform. There are so many things that you're going to experience in this life. And if we resist the change, we make it harder than it has to be. If we try to be as flexible as possible, because right now there is major change that's happening. It's not always going to be major, but there's a time sometimes to stir the stuff up and get rid of the crap and try to get new ideas, new patterns, new routines, new things that we need to focus on. And we need to be flexible. We need to be willing to go with the flow. We need to know that everything isn't going to be exactly the way we want it in our brain in a little square box. That's just not reality. That's nice to think about it that way, but it's not going to be right now, especially right now. This is such a tumultuous time. The energy, the planets, the changes, the earth. I mean, the earth is even feeling it. Did you see all the hurricanes? There's hurricanes brewing. There's cyclones. There's rumbling in the earth. There's the ring of fire over by Japan is like rumbling. There's all these earthquakes because everything is being affected, including Mother Earth. So our last one is heart-led. I listen to my heart's current and go with the flow as the energy moves through me. Yeah, they're telling you to be flexible, to be mutatable. They want you to understand that there's some changes and some things that are happening. Be flexible and go with the flow. Guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.